Welcome back to Cheese to Rank 1, the perfect series for you cheese lovers out there, and I know it's a lot of you. Currently sitting at rank 52 with 1 loss. Let's try and get our top 50. First game is going to be a 5-3 Zerg. Now, for the past few episodes, I've been complaining a little bit that I was out of cheeses and I was struggling to think of something, so I think at this point it's the best if we just reset, and I will just go back to doing whatever cheese I want to do, really. Doesn't matter if we did it before. Obviously, I will try to keep it interesting and do different cheeses in the same episode. But I think it would be nicer for me and for you guys as a viewing experience to just go back and doing whatever cheese I want. I think you guys enjoy my cheesiness anyway. Especially if I can execute it with full happiness and confidence. So here we go. I'm gonna do what is maybe my favorite TvZ one. This is actually a cheese I pretty much discovered in this show, where I just proxy hellions really fast and run them into the base. I don't think I've lost a game with this. I mean, we've only lost one game, so that's pretty easy to say. And I'm pretty sure we lost that game with proxy 3-Rax Reaper, so maybe if there was one cheese we shouldn't repeat, it's that one. Unless I want revenge, which does sound a little bit more like me. So maybe I will try it after all, but we'll see. But this one I thought was such a cool cheese that I want to do it again. The proxy hellion, follow it up with marauders. I also had another cheese that I used to do a while ago that I could try, where I kind of pretend to be playing normal, but then I go for a really fast hellion drop with this proxy starport, and then go into BC. Thinking about it, I did do a 1-base version of that earlier in the show. Now at this point we have a lot of cheese episodes. I mean, we're relatively close to 6k MMR, so I guess we must have had a lot of episodes by now. I think we have like 55 games or so played. So yeah, there is a lot of cheeses that have been done, and I'll probably forget some of them. And you guys, as I always say, probably know better than me what cheeses I have done and which one I haven't. With all these games I play, I do tend to forget them a little bit. If you guys do enjoy the cheeses, if you like challenges and Terran content, educational content, everything, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Don't miss out any of my videos. Turn on the notifications by smashing on the bell, or is that how it works? I hope that's how it works, else it doesn't make sense what I just said. But you guys know what I mean. Get in there, become a Thermi Clubber, and you'd be very welcome. And obviously, if you guys have suggestions for new challenges and stuff, always leave them in the comments. I am getting pretty close to the end of Cheese to Grandmaster, I would say. Last episode was the... You know, we only lost one game. But if we would stick to the rules, that does mean that I lost MMR. Because I'm pretty sure that loss was like -40 or something crazy like that. So it is possible that Cheese to Gem will end soon. Obviously, there are only this many cheeses you can do. I know some of you will actually like me to try top 16 maybe or something like that. So we'll see. Let me know in the comments what you would like me to do. But in any case, Cheese to Gem is going to end at some point. Sorry, guys. Just like Ghost to Gem. Though Ghost to Gem is probably going to continue for a little bit longer. But anyway, I will be starting new challenges after that, which is going to be super, super fun. Already very excited for that. I ran a poll a while ago. And you guys seemed very excited about all the new challenges too, which makes me very happy. Now here we go. The main thing of this build. Running by hellion. What? What did I just see? Why? He took the watchtower. No way. What? Okay. Like, I know I'm supposed to be like a StarCraft genius, but I have nothing to say about that. That guy just... I ran up a ramp with 2 hellions, and he had 500 links waiting for me, which... It's really funny, because that's not even a very appropriate counter, because, like... You know, he doesn't even have drones at this point. I mean, it's still probably good, because my build is a little bit of a meme. But what the hell was that? That is actually crazy. I would understand it if he would walk into my base with banelings right now. Then I would be like, okay, that makes sense. But what the hell was that? Why is there so many... Oh my goodness. That was terrifying. Like, I saw a few links as I clicked up the ramp, right? And I figured, like, oh, there's probably like 4 links waiting up there for me. Which that would have been a good move, by the way. If we just waited with 4 links and surrounded my hellions, that would have been a fantastic move. No, wait, he's actually going to have these queens locked. Hey. Oh, that was really bad medevac micro by me. I have to be honest. This is not a great move by him, guys. He's going to pay for this, I think. Oh, he does have roaches on the way, which are also not that great against marauders. Oh, shit, I lost one. Do I have my armory yet? I don't. Okay. I mean, his queens have been trading very well. And yeah, this is not looking very hot for us, guys. This might actually be another loss. Just because this guy decided to take the watchtower for whatever ungodly reason. I guess a 500 IQ foresight that he had. Please don't kill my medevac. I keep exposing my medevac that much. Yeah, that is too many roaches. Wow. We're actually gonna go from winning... what is it, guys? 55 games in a row to losing 2 games in a row. That is a little bit crazy. Obviously, like, I'm not gonna lie. This is a massive stroke of luck by that guy to randomly take a watchtower. Which is not something anyone does. But, well, a loss is a loss. And that means that the end of Cheese to Gem might even be closer than I thought. Because my plan was to quit the show if I lost MMR 2 series in a row. Which means that this might actually be the last episode. Or no, not the last episode, but the end. Before I record the grand finale, you know. Now, this is a very good trade. So maybe there is, like, some amount of luck to be had here. Copium. I guess I could get Stim from this. I don't know if it does anything, but I could. Yeah, this trade looks really good for me. Like, keep in mind I have 2 medevacs here. There's not a lot of DPS in that army. Now, I have been taking good trades. The thing is, this guy has 3 hatcheries. How many of his queens did he keep alive? I'm not quite sure, actually. Yeah, enough. Okay, yeah. That is a little bit rough. Like, queens are not really killable. Like, it sounds really dumb, but, like, queens are... They can't die to the units I have. So, that is a little bit of a hurdle. Now, if he pushes forward here, this looks very good for me. Okay. I mean, the Liberator's gonna do some damage. Pick that up. The micro is looking fresh. Oh no, these are all 1 HP. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I mean, I can juggle these red marauders all I want, but I think there's no point in delaying the inevitable. GG. I do want to know what on earth this guy did to take the tower though, because this made absolutely 0 sense to me. Let's see. So he sees I don't have nothing in my base, obviously, and then. Okay, so he did check around first. He didn't check around here at all. Wait, how far does that tower reach? That could be nice to know for the future. Okay, so it's actually barely. That is interesting. So if I build it a little bit more here, it would have been good. In my head, the tower would see all the way here. So I didn't really think my position would have mattered with the buildings. But all right, 2 losses in a row. Tough pill to swallow. I'm not sure if I'm ready to give up on Cheese to Gem, so I really hope I can win the remainder of these games in this episode, so we can keep going, but we'll see. A 5k Protoss, alright. You know, even if Cheese to GM does lose another game today, and we will have to quit the show, I do think the way I usually do if you guys don't know, by the way, the usual way I do grand finales for my show is to record 2 really long episodes, 1 hour each. To basically give the show like a nice grand finale and end it off. And I kind of think that 2 hours of cheese in 2 episodes would be pretty insane. Like, that could legitimately be like 9 games or something. Like, just imagine if I did 2 1-hour Cheese to GM episodes, or well, Cheese to Rank 1, or whatever you want to call it at this point. I think that could be pretty incredible. What am I gonna do here? I kind of want to do the mine drop stuff again, because that was really cool. I did it once, I think... Wait, that could actually have been the last episode, I'm not 100% sure, but... we got a mine drop in, and our Protoss opponent pretty much just left. Or no, that's actually already a few episodes ago, isn't it? I don't remember, honestly. My memory is so bad with these. It's kind of crazy, actually, how bad my memory is with my own games. But yeah, that did happen. That's the last time we tried the Widow Mine stuff. So, I'm gonna try it again. And if my opponent wants to leave again after 1 mine drop, that's nice. Hope I don't lose, of course. Because, you know, it's not even about the end of the show. Because I do feel like, even though these shows are really fun, at some point, the show has, you know, survived its lifespan. And it's time to move on to another challenge. Because, in my experience so far, and I think you guys agree, all the challenges are fun. And even if we move on to a new one, it's definitely no less fun. So, to me, it's fine. But it would hurt a lot. It already hurts a bit to lose 2 games in a row after winning 55 or whatever it is in a row. If we would lose 3 in a row, I would actually be like pretty upset about it, I think. I mean, you guys can probably tell by now, I am a pretty bad loser. So yeah, losing that game in the last episode hurt me a lot. This last game didn't hurt me that much because I feel like my opponent got a really good scout and then there wasn't much I could do. But if he would lose 3 in a row, that would be a pretty big blow to me. So let's hope I can at least win this one before losing another game, if anything. Now, the Protoss opponent did scout me really early. I'm not sure if this is hidden enough of a proxy location Gonna get another depot here fast. Oh, he's gonna get in with his probe. That's gonna... Oh no, he messed it up. Nice, let's go. If that probe got in, that could have been really annoying. Tarper's gonna go here. I guess I'll probably just fly my barracks back home. Not sure what I would need it for, really, over here. Though it could give my position away, which is a little bit of a problem. There we go. Oh yeah, I was wondering, did I make the depot? But obviously it's this one. Where's his probe going? Okay, his probe is going up there. Do you think I can hide here? I feel like there's definitely not a hiding spot. I guess I can give it a shot. I just don't want to be seen by his probe, that's all. Because it will instantly give away what's going on here, right? Or at least that I have a factory proxy here. Probably with an add-on. Okay, so there's one probe. He's gonna lose it to a Widow Mine, even though he saw it. That is kind of funny. But yeah, now he knows exactly what I'm doing, which is gonna make this very rough. I'm gonna scout ahead with my SCV. To kind of like see if his stalkers are here. To know if I can fly like directly over. What does suck about this is that he's gonna be able to make... Wait, what? Oh. How did my unit miss that? Wait, I can actually block him. Imagine if I kill something with that, that'd be funny. Yeah, he'll be able to make detection pretty easily, which sucks. Let's see, come here. Yeah, I saw his units go to the right, I believe, on the minimap, so I should be able to fly over here. That sounds good. Yeah. Wait, was that an oracle? That he almost flew over my Widow Mine? It is an oracle. Okay, so this is actually going to be a little bit funky, because oracles have detection, but kind of in a limited way. Now, it's not super limited, but it... Wait, he lost an oracle. He just lost an oracle to that Widow Mine. Oh my goodness, guys. I think we may have done it again. That was an oracle that just died. As you can see, these are not being revealed right now. There's absolutely no way that just happened. Poor Protoss player, man. Oh my goodness, that must hurt. Yeah, I got another medevac coming in. What if I surround him? Oh no, too late. I'll wait for him to revelate. Okay. Here, another Widow Mine. Yeah, I'm just gonna spread them and he'll never be able to do anything about it, really. Because Revelation does have... I know the Revelation is actually very big, but it does have a limit, of course. Oh, that was big! Let's go. Okay, the Widow Mine cheese works again. Maybe this Widow... Oh my, I only had 14 probes left. Maybe this Widow Mine cheese is what we need, guys. Maybe Spirit was right all along doing this Widow Mine cheese. This one has saved our loss streak. I know it was a relatively small loss streak, but in comparison to the wins, it was a very long loss streak. So I'm happy we got this dub on the board. Now let's keep it up. A 6-1 Protoss player. We're gonna need a big cheese for this one. Let's see. You know, I wouldn't mind actually doing a regular Proxy 2-Rax Marine. I feel like it's a relatively common build on this map, but I still think it's uncommon enough for people not to scout for it directly, so let's go for that. Now, I don't know who is 6-1 Protoss that types Good Luck Have Fun is. I know Good Luck Have Fun to you guys might sound really normal, but at pro level, if someone types Good Luck Have Fun, it already narrows the barcode down to not that many people, so... But I don't know who is 6.1 and types Good Luck Have Fun. For pro players, for example, it would usually just be Drogo and Maxpax that type it. But yeah, 6.1 is not quite pro level. So I guess that doesn't help me too much. And this entire rant was meaningless, but... yeah, the more you know, guys. I just want to spread some random knowledge, okay? Let me be. Now... Yeah, if this gets scouted, it would obviously be a disaster. If someone scouts here, I would be not just surprised, but kind of disappointed, really, because there seems to be absolutely no point to that. But I guess we'll see. Now, 2-Rax is a bit of a crazy build. I feel like typically, either I lose the game right away or I win the game right away. This build is meant to transition into the macro game, but in my experience, most often... Either they pull probes and they fail, or they just kind of shut your bunker down and you're so far behind you might as well GG. And I don't usually find myself in that middle ground too much. Now at this point he has a read on this build. Because the gas is so late, this can't be a Reaper or something like this. I guess crazy enough as I am, it could technically be a hidden CC or something like that, but very unlikely. Now this all comes down to the micro, and realistically... It comes down mostly to if Protoss knows what to do. I've actually played against this build with my own Protoss. And I found it a very easy defense. But that is because I knew what to do against it, probably. Oh, he's making a Nexus. If that means he skipped the Zealot, he's actually going to be in trouble. Yeah, this Nexus is so fast. Okay, he did make the Zealot. That Nexus is actually too fast. Like, he should have saved some money for batteries or something like this. I'm just trying to get as much free damage on the Zealot as I can. He let that bunker go up for quite a while. So... yeah, he's actually gonna lose the Zealot almost for free here. Which is really nice. Yeah, I think he's already failed so much on the defense. This looks like a dub for us. Or at least we're gonna deny his natural. And he's gonna have to... oh, I need to be careful not to lose both SCVs here. I was expecting a second Zealot, really, but... I guess I'm pretty happy with this. We don't complain about good things. Now, because I'm gonna knock him down to 1 base, I'm actually gonna go ahead and take a second gas on my base instead. You could consider going for... a quicker expansion off of 1 gas, but in this case, he's only going to be on 1 base too. So I might as well, you know, be a little bit safer. Now, if he doesn't have a battery, I can actually do more damage here. Let's see. He has one. He's not paying attention. Oh, he does have a battery. Okay. Wait, I didn't even see that. What the hell? I'm blind. Where did that adept come from? What was that? I actually didn't even see that at all. Oh my goodness, that was crazy. Okay, I didn't see what the building was. I kind of think it's a Stargate, so... I'm just going to be making a Cyclone here. Now, technically on this map, you can kind of recover from this kind of cheese by taking the gold base. That would not be a bad choice by him. I'm actually just gonna... oh, he saw my Marine. Okay. Now that went through. I'm actually gonna double check to see if he didn't take the gold base. Now, if you check the gold base on this map, just know people are very tricky. You need to send your Marine deep, because some people are crazy enough to take it from the back, right? So you actually want to send your Marine a little bit deeper, so you can see if they did take it from the back or not. Now, if this guy didn't expand anywhere else, he's probably in for a tough time, because his expansion is going to be really late. Okay, there's an adept that I'm probably going to kill. Oh no. Oh, that's actually good by him to cancel that shade. Oh, shouldn't have used my lock on there. That's a little bit of a mistake. Now, the probe being on the map means that he could have proxied a pylon or something like this. So I'm gonna have to make a siege tank. There's no gold base, at least. Using 1 Marine like this to scout is very nice, by the way. You can also use an SCV, of course. I'm pretty sure there's something in front of my base, though. I don't know what it is, but it's something. He hasn't killed my bunker yet, which is obviously alarming. Okay, so there's... yeah, okay, so it's a robo. I'm gonna have to pull SCVs for this. Because my tank needs to be safe. If my tank doesn't make this safely, we're in trouble. So here, now I can siege this. And then... hopefully get this depot back up. Please mine, instead of being weird. There we go. Okay, so it's a robo with a bunch of gates. Ooh, I might have to pull more SCVs. Yeah, this... ooh, this is gonna be a close one, I think. I mean, every time he does that, I'll just remake it. I'm actually gonna block this tank as well with my command center a little bit. Oh, this could actually be a sick wall, by the way. Watch, is this gonna work? Please, please hurry up. Ah, no. Yeah. Please land now. Okay. This might be the game-losing moment. I'm not completely sure if it is. It kind of looks like it. Ah, he's losing a lot of stalkers here, actually. And I'm getting the surround on all of his units. Okay, good. That would have been a tragic way to lose. Now, he might still have an immortal on the way. And my bunker's also still just hard chilling there. Now, if you survive an attack like that from 1 base, as long as you have enough money to produce more units, you should be good. Like, especially, like, he didn't seem to produce any more units from the robo. Like, it got really close there, but he had to break me. And since he didn't, we should be in a commanding winning position. I did see an observer, so he does have that. I should probably just wait for 1 more tank and kind of like... oh, here are the observers, actually. Yeah. I could YOLO and go across with these Vikings, actually. That could be a big play. This is another one of those either 20 IQ or 200 IQ plays, you know? That's what this is. Now, can it save my bunker? Answer is no. I'm doing a lot of damage here, actually. Oh, I'm gonna get the Stalker. Yes, nice. Okay. If he doesn't go into the main... oh, he saw me. That is unfortunate. That one... he had a probe waiting, but it ended up being in a perfect spot. Now, I guess there is technically a possibility he took a gold base after everything that's happened. Like, he didn't have it before, that's for sure, but he might have taken it after. I'm actually gonna get combat shields here. I do need to drop a depot. Let's see. Now he knows I have my base. He knows I have a turret, which means he will most likely not be making DTs after this. And Adept could be annoying to shade in there, so I'm just gonna put my starport to plug the wall. See. This scout is pretty much meaningless. Oh, he's just gonna sacrifice an Adept to kill one worker. That is interesting. He has units in front of my base still, so he might want to commit again. Like, obviously at this point he knows I'm in an economically superior spot. Now, combat shield is gonna finish. I made combat shields early because I just thought I'm not gonna get a little medevac, so you know, if I stim my units but there's no medevacs, they will just die instantly, basically. I'm actually a bit annoyed that he found that Viking. Like, that Viking was not there for harassment, it was there as a scout. So I'm actually kind of annoyed that it died there. If we kill this, he's not gonna have any production left. You can tell he was kind of he has zealots there. So he might be making charge, and he was kind of... Oh, it's DTs. Okay, well, that is not gonna work. So he did make DTs, despite the turret. He's attacking too early here, though. Good attempt by him. Let's see. Yeah, he didn't have a base. He just took this one. All right, that was pretty clean by us. If you do Proxy 2x, guys, make sure you are safe enough. Like, this game, I got my second gas before the expansion. But imagine if I didn't, I probably would have gotten busted by that Immortal and die. So this build is tricky, but this game worked out perfectly, which is fantastic news for us. 2 wins in a row. Now let's see if we can get a third one. A 5-6 Protoss. All right. Keep in mind, guys, that even though we're 2-1, if we lose this game, I would still be negative in MMR, and that would force us into the grand finale. So this game is still of maximum importance. Now, what can I do? I have a crazy idea. And it's going to be a massive gamble, because... Or I could just... No, I'm actually going to do my crazy idea. Frick it, guys. It's time to YOLO. Another day on my stream, I figured out a really crazy builder that is specifically really good against Stargate and pretty bad against everything else. And it's a combat shield mag field SCV pool. And I feel like that sounds crazy enough to interest you guys. And I actually feel like this build has been pretty strong. I won a few games with it, so I'm going to try it out here. Now, if he doesn't play Stargate, it's definitely going to be a lot worse. And we might be in trouble. But I guess the risk is also a big part of the fun here. And I mean, if you're watching a cheese series, you're probably in it for the risk a little bit too, right, guys? Like, if you're here at this point, you probably do like the risk. The crazy lifestyle, so to say. And if you are still here, that means you are really enjoying the show. So make sure to subscribe if you haven't. Dropping a nice sub would help me a lot. Road to 20k is real. I was also thinking about doing an AMA. I don't know if you guys would enjoy that. I should probably ask in the next video as well. Maybe a little bit earlier in the video so more people comment. But I think an AMA could be nice. So if you're interested in that, let me know. And I'll probably ask it again in a future video. So then you can let me know again or not. If you don't want to let me know twice, that's fine. I do read all your comments, by the way, so there's actually no need to let me know twice. I'm just messing with you guys a little bit. Now, yeah, this build is going pretty smoothly so far. He's in my base. I hope I don't get RNG'd here. It's always annoying to have to be scared of the RNG. Like, if my SUV would go to the wrong side, I might even lose it, which is annoying. This time it's going to stay alive, and I'm going to kill his probe or force a recall. Actually, I wonder if someone here knows the math on that. I'm never sure if it's like more efficient to recall the probe or to let it die. Because I guess a chrono boost is basically an extra probe. So I'm actually not sure if you would rather recall or just let the probe die and chrono your Nexus back at home. Or maybe chrono your Adept or whatever. Like, I wonder what the math is behind that. As I always say, guys, I know a lot about StarCraft, but I'm definitely not a numbers guy. Like, I'm not the guy that knows a lot of timings, knows a lot of math. If you guys ask me how much damage a Hellion does, I probably wouldn't even know the answer. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. How much damage does a Hellion do? I want to say a Hellion does, like, 8 damage against, like, non-light, and probably pretty close. Well, actually, wait, let me think. Probably like 14 against light. That's my guess. Now you guys know. I don't even know. Wait, I can actually see it here. Oh, it is 8 and 14. I'm actually I'm better at this than I thought. I was gonna say, you guys now know I'm an idiot, you know, but I guess I was actually right, so let's go, guys. If there's any Thermi believers in the comments, I only did it for you guys. You guys are the reason I got that question right. But actually, I kind of did the math in my head on the light, because I know you need 3 to one-shot a drone. So I guess it was probably like 14 or 15. For the against heavy, I actually didn't know anything to compare it to, because it's not like I'll be like, okay, so you need 20 hellions to one-shot a stalker, you know. So it was kind of hard to do the math on that one, but I guessed, and I guessed correctly. I kind of, if I wouldn't have done the calculations, I would maybe have guessed that a hellion just does twice the damage against light, but it's not quite twice. Now here we go, guys. Cyclone is out. I haven't scouted yet. I do think if you play one base openers, your opponent is more likely to play Stargate, so this is a pretty good mind game. Oh, it's a Stargate. Let's go. I saw that Oracle. That's what I'm talking about. He does have a battery here. It's a Forge. Oh, it's a Twilight. Okay, almost perfect. I think this build is perfect if you play against Phoenix into Robo, the macro version at least. If you want to blind counter someone really hard that plays like that, if they play Phoenix into Robo, but the macro version, so they get a relatively on-time third base, then this build is perfect. Now he has 3 gases, which makes me think he's probably already having a third. Not yet. Okay, surprising. I wonder if he's just scared then. Could be. Now he only has 1 Oracle, so I might be able to go on the map with his Cyclones and catch it. That would be very nice. Now the timing is usually 4 Cyclones. I don't know if that's the perfect timing or not. Well, that's what I did when I freestyled it and it worked perfectly, so I'm just gonna do 4 Cyclones again. And then I have to make a 3rd barracks here. The follow-up is a little bit rough on this one. I don't quite have the follow-up yet. Oh, there we go. Oh my god, that dies so fast with Macfield. He probably looked over and he was like, wait, what? Where's my Cyclone? Or my Oracle, rather. That would have been nice. Oh! Double lock-on? Can we kill it? No way! He's gonna lose both! No! Oh my god! I'm winning this game with 2 Cyclones. I'm not even getting to the freaking SCV pool part. Well, now I guess this timing is gonna look insane. So I'm gonna pull 8 SCVs with this. And the reason why you want the 8 SCVs is because if you play against Stargate, what usually, I mean, this guy lost his Phoenixes. What happens is that they have enough lifts to lift all your Cyclones. So your SCVs are basically the buffer that prevents him from doing that, because if he lifts them, your SCV will tank their units, while your Marines kill the Phoenixes if they try to go for a lift. Now here we go. This build is going to look very strong here. I guess I can target the battery is going to die super fast as well. Look at that. It's just gone. Like this build, man, I'm telling you guys. This build is the future. Let's kill the pylon instantly, why not? He does have charge, but Cyclones are actually better against these Zealots than tanks are, you know? So this is really not that bad. And at home, my follow-up looks clean. Actually, you know, I've been doing this build on stream a lot. But this execution might be cleaner than anything I've done on stream, to be honest. Like, my follow-up is actually good here. I didn't hotkey the Starport on accident there. He does have 1 Archon. My Marines with combat shields are going to be a little bit better against the Zealots too. Like, oh my god, these Marines are actually shredding. Turns out Stim is actually a nerf to your units. We've been playing Terran so badly all these years, guys. We've been making Stim for them. Stim just makes your units worse, guys. It's logic, if you think about it. Yeah, I'm going to lock onto that Nexus. Maybe he doesn't notice. And I can actually kill it with my 1 Cyclone at some point. That's the dream. Oh. Oh, it's actually going to work. No way. The 2 Cyclones, guys. And my Marines are actually killing everything with the freaking combat shields. Dude, Marines with combat shields are broken. I mean, with combat shields without Stim. Right, guys? Because we always have. Wow, this guy's probably like, what on earth did I just lose to? This actually looks insane. He's going to watch the replay and be like, huh? Yeah, this was crazy. Units lost 2600 against 6300. And guys, I feel like recently I revealed my legendary build. Now this is probably the amazing build, the extraordinary TvP cheese. And I'm curious if it's gonna work as well for you guys as for me. Because for me, it's been working very well. Even against non-Stargate, it's been surprisingly good. Like, let's be honest. The follow-up here was good, right? I have my 1-on-1, my 3rd barracks, my upgrades, my 3rd. It really doesn't look that bad. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this legendary reveal. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Make sure to like the video if you did. Subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys next time. Adios.